Welcome back to Tobago, Business from the Beach. I'm Majid like magic, here with Rachel Epp, all the way from Niagara, Ontario, representing a cleaning company that is changing the face of the workforce and changing lives one sparkling palace at a time. Rachel, how did you get into the cleaning business?
I got into the cleaning business at a very young age. My mom was a single mom. She was a very hardworking lady, and in order to help her make ends meet by purchasing my own, I started cleaning really, in fact, to help her make ends meet at home, just by purchasing my own groceries and food and such. At that time, I saw how amazing the industry was. I saw how we gave time back to our own clients. I saw the immediate results, and basically we were helping clients create more time with their families and their businesses and their health.
And you do residential cleaning mostly?
Yes, and small commercial.
Got it. And how many people are you employing?
We have 20 currently on staff.
And tell us about, you were mentioning about some of the training programs you have, how you really kind of do more than just give them a job, you kind of do some training as well?
Yes, so we provide, because not every cleaner is also really, really super awesome at customer service and those type of things. So we have created programs around those barriers while being in the service industry. We also have provided different seminars on basic life skills that can help them outside of their job with us, with their budgets or with goal planning and
Awesome.
so on.
This is what I think separates this business, is it's a social enterprise. You know, it's not a nonprofit, it's not a charity, but because you're doing so much for your cleaners, you're really improving their lives, and they get to see the satisfaction of saving the time for their clients.
Yes.
So I asked Rachel to prepare the 5 biggest mistakes, the most dangerous mistakes people make when they're cleaning their house. She said she's got some great tips. Even if you don't use a cleaning service, I want to hear them.
Okay, Majid, I really do have some great tips. My number one tip is not opening your windows basically year round. Did you know that the air inside your home is somewhere around 400 times more toxic than the air outside of your home?
Get out of town.
So we're very blessed here with all the open windows with this situation, but in Canada, we don't have that available.
Yeah.
So even in the winter, I really, really recommend that you open your windows.
For like an hour, or?
I would say yes, a couple times a day. Just even if you have it cracked at all times. I honestly have my windows cracked just a little bit at all times.
Where's all this toxicity coming from?
It comes in on our clothes, it comes in on our shoes, it comes in our hair. It's the outdoor pollutants, but then you're trapping them inside of a closed off home.
Okay.
So then let's infuse the use of chemicals in your home. So did you know if you use a chemical cleaner such as Windex, after you spray it, it stays in your home up to 4 hours after use. So you have all these little Windex particles floating around your air. That's already 400 times more toxic than the air you're breathing outside.
Okay. So what do we do about these chemicals?
My personal belief is you don't need chemicals. We have a lot of really great solutions that you can order from Mrs. Clean.
Oh, right. Mrs. Clean.
Or you can make your own. I really don't care. Just use something that's chemical free.
Vinegar, lemon, that
yes,
kind of
and we're going to talk about that on the next tip. Another mistake homeowners make when cleaning their own home is using the wrong products on particular surfaces. So vinegar is a great option, but you never want to use it on a glazed marble floor or countertops. You never want to use vinegar in any kind of dilution on hardwood floors. I have seen it happen. Eventually, it will literally eat away at the surface, at the glazed surface. We had this one client who insisted this is what we use, and you could see around her big rugs how if you pulled back the rugs to vacuum, it was still had its finish intact, but around it was they had to get all of their floors reglazed.
That's vinegar.
It's with vinegar.
Okay.
So it has a high pH level vinegar, so it's not great on all surfaces.
Got that? Vinegar has a high pH level.
Yes. The next tip I have for you is making sure, no matter really what you're using, but specifically if you're using chemicals, rinse your bathtub really, really, really well. Not rinsing your bathtub can cause chemical reactions.
Oh, after you clean it.
After you clean it,
Okay.
skin irritations. In women, it can cause yeast infections and so forth. So rinsing your bathtub is a very, very important thing.
Right after you clean it, like immediately after you clean it?
Yeah, make sure you rinse it well, and then particularly dry it with something so you're removing any film that a cleaner may leave.
Got it.
So if you're using something chemical free, you can skip that step altogether and save yourself time. So my last tip I have for people that are cleaning their own home is hiring the wrong cleaner. The cleaning industry, it's very difficult when you are hiring because you have people like me that are in it for the long haul, but then you have people that are just doing it as a part-time job to get through time in their lives. And hiring the wrong cleaner can really just put a bad taste in a client's mouth where then they never hire the right cleaner. So just, if you are looking even outside of my service area, I'd be more than happy to coach you on how to hire the right cleaner.
Oh, this is really helpful, actually. She's going to help me and my wife because we've worked with a couple different cleaners that we didn't really get along and
Yes.
didn't figure it out. So Rachel's going to give us the strategy how to find the right cleaner. But what are some of the things that you can ask a cleaner to determine if they're going to be good?
Yes. My favorite question when interviewing is saying to the individual, how many days do you feel it's acceptable to miss work for any reason in a calendar year? And you can really see the integrity in an individual with the answer that they provide you. And right down to if they say, oh, none, I never get sick, I never take a day off, they're a liar. We all get sick. I'm a boss babe, I get sick, I take time off. My child gets sick, I take time off.
Yes.
So I think it just really shows the integrity with an individual.
Okay.
And getting references that are not their friends. Make sure you get quite a few references. Another really key point is to get a police check. Not that you'll find out if that individual is perfect because they may have just not gotten caught, but if they're not even willing to provide you with a police check, there's something wrong there. And making sure they have insurance. Because if there's an incident or accident, your house insurance may not cover it depending on who you're with.
Okay. And the police check, is that something they provide?
They would provide it. It's a small cost, and if they're a self-employed contractor, they can write that off as a business expense.
Got it. Now, for insurance, should the cleaner have insurance? Should I have insurance?
They should have insurance.
Got
They
it.
should have their own insurance, so it doesn't fall back on the homeowner.
You heard it from the expert, owner of Miss Clean, Rachel Epp. She's in the Niagara region. If you know anybody who wants their palace to sparkle, talk to Rachel. I'm Majid like magic. We're here in Tobago. This is Business from the Beach, introducing you to some awesome entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.